In this video, I'm going to hardcore grind Pokemon Go for a day. And how this works is there's basically a Pokemon Go player named Fleeceking who grinds the game about 6 hours a day when he streams, and who's the first player to reach level 50. I'm going to try and follow the routine closely. He normally gets up at about 10 a.m. and he grinds the game until about 1 o'clock, takes a break, does a remote raids, and then continues grinding until about 4 o'clock. So I'm going to try to stick to those times and see if I can match the 2,000 or 1,800 minimum catcher. I'm also doing this during the Catching Z's event, so there's going to be some exclusive Pokemon out in the wild, some sleeping Pokemon, so hopefully we can get some shiny, Snorlaxes, we can get that event exclusive Komala and Wooloo, depending how rare they are. And maybe I'm going to get a few shinies, because they normally also catch a few shinies in the day. So enjoy the video.
Who's that Pokémon?
Magikarp. So it's 9 a.m. and I'm just feeding the Lillipup and about to start the challenge as a free-to-play player in South Africa. So just a bit of a disclaimer before we start the challenge. I am pretty much a free-to-play player. I did of course spend some money on Pokemon Go because it's hard not to, but I still have the starter box. I haven't bought that yet. That's still available for me. The things that I have bought is the Jirachi Make-A-Wish, which you get the shiny Jirachi mission, as well as the shiny Mew mission. I do have is the Pokemon Auto Catcher, the Pokemon Go Plus. But yeah, this is gonna help me a lot as we go around catching things. But other than that, pretty much free to play. And as you saw, I don't even have 2,000 or 1,800 space. I have about 1,000 and something space. I really try to push it, and I'm not gonna transfer all my Pokemon for the video. So we have about 200 space, and I'm still gonna try and get that 2,000 or 1,800 Pokemon, but I'm gonna be continuously transferring or minting the Pokemon, as I like to say, because you grind them up and make those little mint candies. So 9 a.m. the first thing that they do is they grab a bus into the town, and then they try to catch Pokemon using the auto catcher. And the reason that they use a bus is because that is much slower, so you can get those catches off. If you're going too fast, the Pokemon escape. But for me in the morning now, it's kind of a mission to use the public transport in South Africa, and instead of going into the town, we're going to drive around into a safe community and spin the Pokestops. There's a lot of Pokestops here, as well as catch some Pokemon. Also, being in South Africa, we don't have that many Pokestops. If you go to like a mall or like a community park or normal park, there you can hit a lot of Pokestops. But if I were to take the bus anyway, I wouldn't be hitting Pokestops until like I'm right in the center of Joburg. Get some Pokestops and hit some Pokemon, or the other way around. So we're back at home after refilling our items for the day, spinning all the Pokestops, getting some Pokemon, getting that event exclusive Wooloo. And after they head into the city, they get a bite to eat, and they normally get Subway. But this is South Africa, we don't really have many Subways. So, of course, we have to go with the local Wimpy. I got a brekkie bun, which is like a bun, an egg, and bacon. Looks like that. It looks pretty simple, but it's super good. I mean, Wimpy's a classic. And of course, you gotta get the Wimpy famous coffee to wash it down with. No, I'm just kidding. It's a chai tea.
Chai tea? Chai means tea, bro.
So while they're eating, they set up the stream, or they do things for the channel. So I don't really have a stream. Well, I have no stream. So maybe I'll make a thumbnail or something, but I have a really small channel, so I'll just eat away. But a sub to the channel would be excellent. So it's about 10:30 now, and as you saw, the Catching Z's event is live. So waiting for Mash, she's gonna pick us up and she's gonna take us to a community park. I live in Gauteng, so the only community park we have is a park called Amarantia Dam. So that's where we headed. Check on the website Pokemon Go to see if there's any community parks in your area. It's a really nice place to go, especially community days, to meet the community.
Somebody call for a Mazmobile.
So as we arrived to the park, we were impressed by all the Pokestops and gyms in the area, and we were just admiring the beautiful nature, and we started taking some pictures and videos for the thumbnails. But we didn't realize while we were doing this, someone was trying to elite raid a Shadow Articuno, which needs a lot of people in person. They were going into the gym and going out. So we saw this on our Pokemon map and we ran as fast as we could to try and also get the Shadow Articuno. So we're at the community park and there's a Shadow Articuno, but you need like a lot of people and it's an in-person raid. So now we're running there because there's some people in the gym. Otherwise it will be pretty much impossible to catch this thing.
No.
And what do you know about prehistoric Pokemon?
I know that there's a coelacanth that I need to complete my Pokedex, and I know that there's a prehistoric Pokemon event coming up where you can get shinies of that weird like dino guy. I don't know the name. A Marurara.
There's another gym over here that has another Shadow Articuno, but you know, we went to the other one, we managed to get it, but we couldn't find where those people were, so maybe we'll see them in a bit and we'll get 2 Shadow Articunos in one day when I thought like we'd get 0. Boom. There's people in the background looking at me, so I don't want to say the thing, but we'll wait for them to go and then I'll say the thing that I want to tell you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, we're in the park. This place is crazy. Someone just left a bra like out there. Even though there's like not many spawns here in South Africa, you have to say it's very beautiful here and it's nice and peaceful. So overall, a very enjoyable day. Okay, we're taking a break in the park. We've been here for about an hour and I caught 100 Pokemon. So you're supposed to have caught like 300 in an hour. So things aren't looking good. But I think like overseas in other countries where they play Pokemon a lot, there's a lot of spawns and a lot of Pokestops. You know, here in South Africa, there haven't been that many spawns as you walk. There's like 1 or 2. You don't even need to quick catch them because there's not a lot of spawns. So you can just catch all of them pretty much normally. And there are a few Pokestops, but yeah, but 100, not too bad. But that's how things are going.
No shinies.
No shinies yet. So as we were saying, there's no shinies here. We're still on the bench. We're just relaxing, and boom! I got a shiny P-Dove on my like regular incense. So that's 1 shiny. This is MTV Cribs. Welcome to my gym. Got a nice herbs. My boy Ludicolo.
I have been catching Pokemon the whole day. Finally, I get this cute little guy. It's a Puccina, and I'm gonna feed it a golden raspberry for
As you
its
should.
golden coat.
Damn, look at that view. We had a very enjoyable time in the park, walking in the beautiful nature, but unfortunately we didn't catch many Pokemon because there weren't that many spawns, even though it was a community park. So after our about 2-hour walk in the park, we've come for the coffee break. Well, we've got boba tea. So usually in the coffee break, they remote raid, you know, drink some coffee, relax, recuperate, and they remote raid. But I have like 2 remote raid passes. And the current things in the gym are like Mega Blaziken, which I have. If I get a shine, it's nice, but I won't use all my raid passes, the like 2 that I have, as well as Regieleki, which we also managed to get early on. And he doesn't even he or she, I don't know its gender,
They.
doesn't even come with a shiny version in Pokemon Go. So it's not worth. So we're not going to remote raid. We're just going to relax and get our energy back and then walk some more. So we'll see you back when we're out walking and catching Pokemon again. As we reached the final few hours of the challenge, I decided to go a bit closer to home and hit all the Pokestops in the area that we submitted in the hopes of catching as many Pokemon as I possibly could. So we're at Harmony Park and I decided to walk my in real life Lillipup, Nala. And this is the park, Harmony Park. We're taking a break and we're drawing into the final hours of the day. I'm running out of items, running out of Pokeballs, but I'm gonna hit a few stops and see if we can keep the grind up, get some more shinies and get some more Pokemon. So I'm back after that day, so let's compare how I did. So I gained about 200,000 XP. I didn't use any lucky eggs or anything. Stardust, I forgot to see how many Stardust I had before I started, but I have about 500,000 Stardust in total, but I'm not sure how much I had when I started, so I can't tell you. Pokemon, caught about 450 Pokemon, which is not a lot. When the other people doing the challenge, they did about 2,000 Pokemon, 1,800 Pokemon to 2,000 in the day. So 400 is not too much, but not too bad. At the end there, I was running out of items, so I couldn't really catch as many Pokemons as I wanted to. And shinies, I got one shiny, which is nice. And I got 0 event shinies, but I got a lot of event Pokemon, got the Kumala and Wooloo. And I got one elite raid Pokemon, the Shadow Articuno. I had a fun day, legs are sore, but I will definitely do this again. And I'm going to grind even hardcore. I'm going to get, more Pokemon, make sure I have more items, more space, and hit other areas. So subscribe to see that, because I'm definitely going to grind it out again. And the Pokestops close to us that we made had some decent spawns, which is nice. Could kind of wrap up the day closer to home. And you can also make things nearby to you Pokestops. Actually quite simple. Check out my other video where I vlog the whole process on how we created so many Pokestops around us so that we can have nice days like today.